Good morning. This is Altitude Living, where I, your boy, Sean Murphy, I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area, covering all the areas that you love. Bailey, Blackhawk, Evergreen, Conifer, Morrison, Kittredge, Idaho, Idaho Springs, everything just about 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area. If you can't tell from my backdrop today, I am Sarasota's Sean. I am hanging out down in Florida today, but I'm still coming to you guys, my people, to walk you through the newest homes. First listing of the week, 132 Jones Road down in Bailey. We're back in Harris Park of Bailey. This is a lovely one bedroom, a 0 bathroom, 670 square footer. So it is more of a summertime cabin and super rustic looking. So this is bottom of the list. It doesn't look like it has water or anything going to it. So probably cash only. And you got electricity to it. That's the huge advantage. That's the modernization of this property here. You got electricity and you got dear friends. Dear friends. So that is it. Bottom of the heap. Being brought to you by Kristen Cordova of Live West Realty. They are asking $159,900. $450 Wedgwood Road. So you're living that the middle of the mountain life. So not even the canyon life. So the canyons you take away to get back down the hill there. This is in between canyons and you got a long drive. So more of a second home, unless you want to live that hermit life with the views. Looks like a steep ass road there though. And it looks super rustic. Looks like they got a bunch of junk on the property. Let's give an age to this house. That looks steep. And we only got 6 photos. Carla Belansky with Remax of Boulder is the listing agent over here. Sitting on 1 acre, asking price $349,900. We're going over to Idaho Springs. This is 2447 Minor Street, right by I-70. So you're going to have traffic noise on the reg, but you are walkability over to the hot springs right here. Walkability to Minor Street, which is super cute little town. It's a 3-bedroom, a 1 bathroom, 1,347 square footer. Back up on the hill behind. Oh, this looks like so. You got I-70 right here, so you will have traffic noise. Nice usable acreage though. Jetson fireplace. Carpet could use a little bit of a tug, a little bit of a stretch. And these 1890s homes, sometimes the bedrooms are really small, but this one looks like it has maybe an add-on to it. Being brought to you by Joshua Spinner of Clear Creek Realty Colorado, LLC. Asking price is $425,000. Next up is 690 South Pine Drive, Unit 3. Not too far up Deer Creek Road, just about 5 minutes to get back out to the Loaf and Jug over there. Easy access to 285. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,792 square footer. Don't let that carpet make you blue. That was stupid. I was reaching for a funny comment there. And if you didn't like the faded blue, you got an ugly brown. So maybe some new carpet in here. Definitely some new paint. Corey, I really wish I could just take my shirt off. I was going to do this in a tank top, and I was like, you know what? At least go with the V-neck. Keep it somewhat professional here, Sean. But I really want to be shirts off, Sean. It needs some work. It needs some love. But looks like the spaces look good. It looks like you could move in and fix things as you go. Probably want to hit the flooring first. Okay, there you have a good location though for Bailey. Being brought to you by Dawson Walsh of Location with a K, so you know it's cool. They are asking $495,000. Next up, going over to Central City, 796 Lewis Drive. Yeah, Upper Apex Road, just past Central City to the west there a little bit. So especially if you work over in Central City, super awesome, convenient location. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,858 square footer. End units. If you're going to have a townhome, why not have the end unit, right? Okay, well, it looks like seller situation. Maybe they just, looks like we got a baby coming on the way over here. Maybe they need less steps or more space. There you go. You got a motivated seller. Okay. It looks clean. A little baby room, little nursery, or slash office. There you go. Cool. Being brought to you by Anakin. Castle of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price $525,000. Next up, going over to Evergreen for 90 Evergreen Lane. You are back up in there. So Little Bear Creek Road is the main road here. So you'd be coming up 103, and it's probably 25 minutes back down to Evergreen proper. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,260 square footer. I got a busted up listing just up the road from this, and saw a bear on the road the other day. Black bear. He was more scared of me. But it looks clean. And this is going to be Clear Creek County taxes, which are better than Jefferson County. That's where Evergreen is in. That's a win, unless you're some type of sick freak and you like paying more in taxes. Being brought to you by Caitlin Gordon of Madison Company Properties. Asking price is $550,000. 730 Bendermere Drive, past Witter Gulch. So you're probably about 20 minutes to get back out to the lake if you want to take this way. Even though it looks a roundabout way, your daily travel is going to be jumping up Witter Gulch to Greystone Road to Stagecoach, probably 15 minutes to get back down to the house that way. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,420 square footer. A little galley kitchen. They opened up the wall there, though. That's nice. That way you can entertain and chat it up with people, or watch the Denver Broncos whoop up on Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who's a goober. He's really, really good, but he is kind of a dork. Nice 2-car extendo garage there. This is being brought to you by Nancy Woodson of Woodson Realty. Asking price $595,000. And again, if you guys ever want to go check out all these properties at your own pace, you don't want to go Sean Murphy pace, you can go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and go search homes here. My favorite button is the Contact Us button. That's where you can reach out to me directly. We got 8310 South Warhawk Road. Love a good street name. Warhawk Road is over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood of Conifer. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,849 square footer, big detached garage. Looks like it needs some love here. Right by Aspen Park, where Evergreen and Conifer kiss in the back there. Yeah, needs a little TLC. That's some unfinished business, or is that the garage? That may be the garage, and this is up top of the garage, I think. All right, cool. There you have it. Warhawk Road, sitting on 2 acres, being listed by Kelly Dolph of Keller Williams. Asking price is $599,000. We got 992 Carlin Drive. All right, so you're kind of in the back of this neighborhood. So dirt roads back in here, and you're in the back of that. So it doesn't look like you're going to have neighbors super close to you. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,644 square footer. Nice metal roof. Okay, and you got solar. Yeah, this one's looking good. Nice open floor plan. Love the French doors. Snake foot tub in here. Bathroom looks good. I like that vanity, or that sink. Whoa. That's a crazy photo. He looks like he was pissed about getting his photo taken too. That's wild. Jonathan Stahl with Your Castle is the realtor. $599,900. If you've been looking for the lost house of Atlantis, here you go. This is 237 Atlantis Drive over in Blackhawk. Same neighborhood. So we were just over here off of Carlin. So same neighborhood there. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,500 square footer. 2 oddly placed ceiling fans. Maybe they're symmetrical. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not really good. I feel like it's good from far, but far from good. Just the little things. Like, I don't love this bar top. I like how the wood on the cabinets and this pine up here don't match. I don't like the tile countertop. The flooring is different too. It's like it's kinda nice. This looks like, so downstairs is your primary E2. Yeah, I'm not loving Atlantis. Sorry, buddy. There's somebody out there for you, Atlantis, but not for me. Cool. I've seen enough. Kevin Hayes with the Logo Real Estate is the listing agent. Asking price $599,900. 72 Ridge Lane, probably about 15 minutes back there. Get to take you back out to 285 with the loaf and jug. Look at the windows. That is amazing. It's like the wildlife is right there. I dig that. Looks like a big addition they put on the house, and I love the windows. Is it connecting to this other side of the house too? Yeah, so this must have been the original house here. And this huge, another huge addition over there. Interesting. Nature is just right there. I like it. What do you guys think? But it could feel wonky because you did have like another house over there. And it looks like they built this other side. Like it has its own kitchen. Was there two kitchens? The flow might be weird, but maybe for multi-generational living, it's amazing. I don't even know. I honestly gotta go see this IRL. Being brought to you by Reed Thompson of Madison Company Properties, sitting on 3.95 acres, asking price $665. Next up, we're going over to Golden for 456 Copperdale Lane. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,250 square footer log cabin feel here. So this looks like one, even if you have acreage, it's like, how much usable acreage do you have, really? All acreage is not created equally. But when you're on a slope, you get views like that. The carpet looks old. You use some paint. If you like popcorn, you're going to love that ceiling. Oh, yeah, jam sesh. Get the band together. Yeah, they got a little studio down there. There's your house tucked in there. That looks like one that might be a little bit harder to get property insurance on. How much trees is around there? 67 Hold Up Street, kind of back in there too. You got some national forest or state park around you here. So about 15 minutes to get back out to 285 there by the loaf and jug. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,184 square footer. That carpet, it looks fluffy and old. Cool, nice wood burner with the blowers there. I don't know if I'd put my saw right there. Especially, it's like if you hate your kids, you put that saw there, keep them away. That's one way to keep them away from the fire, protecting the fire. It's like, oh, we didn't want them to burn their hands, so we put the saw there. All right, it could use some love. I don't like the red, a little too much red. But the rest of the house looks good. Exterior looks good. Nice landing spot to chill, and the hot tub. Yep. And you got acreage, detached garage. I could probably get you one of these trucks. Which one would you take? They all look like Fords. I'd take the red one on the end there. Catherine Donahue is the listing agent. She's over at Keller Williams. Asking price $700,000. 15659. Ooh, Ray. Yeah, Pine Valley Road. So it's Pine. Is this the reserve neighborhood? No, this is the reserve neighborhood. Not the, there's a gated community over there. For a second, I thought this was in it, but it's not. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3,276 square footer. I feel so much better in a tank top. Thank you, Corey, for giving me the green light to be summertime Sarasota Sean here. Okay, a little bit of finishing needs to be done on the tub there, but overall looks good. This is where you do the laundry. In case you didn't know, there's a sign there. Oh, but the outdoor area. Yeah, this is it for me here. You'll probably hear Pine Valley Road there. So there's like traffic going like 35 to 45 miles on there. So you'll definitely hear that out in the distance. But look at all the tree mitigation. Shouldn't have any problem with insurance out here. Being brought to you by Amy Lee Hoffman, Remax. They are asking $715,000. Next up, going over to 439 Ronnie Road. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,670 square footer. You got rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. Exterior looks like it's got some new coat of paint on the exterior and the deck. Paint is not just for the aesthetic out here. With the snow load and the sun exposure that we get, you definitely want to make sure you keep that wood covered with a varnish or paint. There's some flat usable land for you. Yeah, there's your view. Wow, that is a giant's primary bedroom. Jackie Jones with Remax is the listing agent over here. Asking price $729,000. 2169 Dory Hill Road over in Blackhawk. Kind of quiet road back in there, and you got really nice views from this one here. So Dory Hill straight down to Blackhawk. Looks like some iPhone photos again. Let's see, Central City is probably right down here below the tree line. Blackhawk in Central City. I don't know how you guys do it. I am a great testament to, if you're trying to beat the heat and get out of freaking Florida, come to Colorado. It is never this hot. I'm in the shade and I'm dripping, soaked Gross. Looks like a basement or the garage that they converted. Yeah, it's the garage that they converted. Cool. All right, there you have it. That is 2169 Dory Hill Road, being brought to you by Mark Fuller of Keller Williams. Asking price is $899,000. 316 Patty Drive. 20 minutes to get back out to the lake. You might be Clear Creek County back in there, but likely just taking Witter Gulch to Greystone to Stagecoach to get back out. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,606 square footer. Cool. Deck looks good. When I'm looking at a good deck too, I'm looking at for some like discoloration from like rotting and everything. This deck looks like it's had a bunch of work done to it, which is nice. Whoa, gaming chair. I mean, at least he's got a wrestling singlet here. At least he does something physical. I've had a teenage boy with that setup. I'm like, what are you doing in there, dude? He's probably a great kid. All right. Who am I to talk trash? Nice fenced-in yard, solar up top. Being brought to you by Dallas Dryer of Redfin. Asking price is $1,039,000. All right, 21852 Pleasant Park Road over in Conifer. Probably about 15 minutes to get back to Conifer over here. I think it's like 8 minutes to Oldman Road. So maybe 12 to 15 minutes up the road there. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,149 square footer. Look at that spread, usable acreage. House ain't big, but look how well maintained it is. Super rustic and charming. Looks good. I mean, it's the acreage that you're buying this one here for. Great location, great acreage, easy in, easy out. Pleasant Park Road. That is a county maintained road there. If you're 6'4", this ceiling looks like it's going to be real tight. Luckily, in this instance, I'm not 6'4". Being brought to you by Corinne Playfair of Peak Real Estate Ltd. Asking price is $1,100,000. We're gonna jump to the top. Let's go to the top of the heap this week. We're gonna bounce up. If you guys want to check out these other 3 homes we're not gonna get to today, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and you can check them out in all their glory at your own pace. You don't have to go Sean Murphy pace here. Lastly, but not leastly, because it is the most expensively, is 2489 Gross Dam Road. Okay, we are living that canyon life here, right between Boulder and Golden. Damn, look at this house. 6-bedroom, 4.5 bathrooms, 5,800 square feet. You got tennis courts, you got basketball courts, you can live out your hoop dreams. There's your dam there. That's why it's called Gross Dam Road. That is a dam. Big log features mountainy vibe with a playground. You got a playground? Kids are gonna love this. Nice tile roof, stacked rock fireplace. It's giving mountain vibes. That is the coolest ceiling. It's an American flag wood designed ceiling. That's custom stuff right there. All right, it is looking good. It is looking for sale. You got a whole home generator out there. All the flat landing space. Being brought to you by David Pietro, DiPietro of Compass. Asking price $2,650,000, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So as always, if you guys are watching the replay, you have questions, this is the time to do it. Throw it in the comments below. If you guys want to reach out, get started on your Colorado home shopping journey, that's why you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, scroll by fence, whichever works best for you. I'm here to help out. So reach out to me, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, look at all these homes in all these areas we mentioned today. I hope you guys had a good one. Thanks for bearing with me, Sarasota Sean. I'll be back in Colorado tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.